7 last season. Now he is ready to release his new single, which debuts next month. This morning, he's here in the Fox 8 studios to catch up on everything he's been up to lately. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I got to say, you're the king of smooth here.
It's kind of funny watching those videos now. I mean, it's been a year.
What a whirlwind since that happened.
Oh
give
my
us
gosh.
give us the year in a condensed version. What has your life gone through?
Yeah, I
since
don't
that?
even know that I remember half of it. But you know, after Idol, of course, great. You know, I had a great time.
The tour.
We went on tour.
Was that fun?
It was a blast. You know, we were in Greensboro and Charlotte,
Yeah.
and so got the chance to come home and sing in front of a couple thousand people.
Any great tour stories? Great tour moments?
You know, it was so
Terrapin in motel rooms,
it was so
everything?
long, actually. You know, it was 2.5 months that we were out on the road together. So it was it actually got to be day to day. You know, it was just life
It's a job,
after a while,
you know,
right?
living out of a suitcase.
And I've been living out of a suitcase for the better part of the last year. So because right after the tour, I moved to LA, and I really haven't been in LA much. I've been running around the country writing and recording for this EP coming out in May, All Is Fair, and then the single coming out March 23rd.
Okay, first off, let's talk about the single. We're hearing it right now underneath. Tell me about the song. Tell me where you got the inspiration, and while you were writing, did you say this is going to be it?
I think right as soon as we finished it, we knew that it was going to be it. The song is called My Name. I wrote it with Brandon Rogers, a former Idol contestant himself, actually, in L.A., and we were just messing around, sort of writing another song, and he started playing these chords, and I sort of did this riff over it, and that has, it all sort of evolved around that. Yeah. And, the song incorporates a lot of Indian rhythms and melodies and things like that, which, are of course near and dear to my
When
heart.
we're listening to it, there, you're kind of it's got that side to it, but it's almost like a little scat singing. You're kind of just wandering around on the melody. Did that kind of come to you, and you just said,
Yeah, I mean that's one of those things that I was saying. The entire song was sort of based around something. We were honestly just messing around, and it's amazing how a song can evolve from the simplest things.
So that's what we're going to hear starting when? When does this actually kind of hit?
On March 23rd, My Name, which is the name of the song, will be available on my website, anoopdesai.com, which you can actually check out now and sign up for updates. But it will also be available on iTunes, Amazon, and shortly after that will be available in all the box stores.
Okay,
too.
so that's March, and then the EP comes when?
The EP, an 8-song EP, so a pretty long EP actually, available.
You're giving people a lot for the money there.
I try.
It's all about value. So that's going to be in May, right?
The beginning of May.
And that's got, give me some of the styles on there. This one's very pop-driven. What are some other things on there?
The EP is titled All Is Fair, and it's sort of about, the experience of coming to the conclusion that all is fair in love and war. So they're all songs about love and relationships. Some that ended well, some that ended not so well.
Personal experience?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
And I'm a co-writer on, or I co-wrote 6 of the 8 songs that are going to be on that disc. The other 2 great songs that I heard and I just loved and really speak to events in my life too. So, but a consequence of that is that each song sort of has a different flair to it, a different flavor, because there's so many different flavors of relationships and love. There's an angry song, there's some ballads, there are some classic love songs.
Any former girlfriend's going to be uncomfortable to hear the song and say, oops?
You know what? I tried not to pull a Taylor Swift and mention anyone by name.
Well, that's good. I'm sure there's a lot of ladies appreciate that. Every artist says, if I ever make it to the point where I can record something, I would, whatever. When you hear this, is it the thing that you kind of heard in your head over the years coming up? Did you said this is what I was looking for?
It really is, and I really owe that to my experience on Idol. Idol, more than anything, it sort of helped me hone my musical identity.
It cuts down to the raw part of you, doesn't it?
Yes.
What the business is all about.
It lets you know what you're good at. It lets you know what people want to hear you sing. And, through all that, you just gain so much confidence and really skill moving forward, because it is, it's such a ride, and you're doing it day to day, and it becomes your craft, your job. And that's really why I'm pursuing music now. Is Idol really gave me a love for singing and a love for defining myself through music, which is what I want to do.
You talked about the tour kind of being a job, which it is. Is music still a job, or do you still kind of wake up and say, I don't want this dream to go away?
Every day, and every night when I go to sleep, I say thank you God for giving me this opportunity to do this, and it really is something that the music industry is something that's really tough to get into, and I've been blessed with the fact that I had this amazing platform and I'm able to do it. So I am doing it independently, which gives me a lot more freedom actually, and I was looking for a major label deal for a while, and in the future, when the time is right, I'm sure that can come too.
Well, Sony is holding on the line back here. They do want to talk to you after that. You would love to talk to them.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna release this for my fans, and I'm gonna release it independently and sort of see what people say, because I have so much confidence in this EP and this single that I think it would actually be wrong to let someone else piggyback off of that. So.
I'll tell you what, we are all ready to buy it. Anoop, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's always good to see you. Anytime
Likewise.
you're in town, stop by.
Thank you so much.
And get the updates. You heard about his last year. I cannot wait to see what this year is going to bring for this guy. You want to keep up with Anoop? Got a couple of websites, AnoopDesai.com, and you said that's where they can actually buy the song when it comes out.
That site will go live in a week or two.
Then Team Anoop Desai, I guess that's everybody wearing the T-shirts for you too, right?
Yep, that's a street team.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. Check them out. We'll have those links on our website too. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Back in a moment.
It's a new year, a time for a new